So let's go over how this week affected my fantasy. All right, so this week in my friends league, I won. I'm bumped down to fourth place, 6-4, which I think we do top six spot. Because the first two get a bye, and the other four are to play. So top six get in the playoffs, which is good. Our play, and I would say that because the playoffs are week 14. We're going into week 11. So it's kind of important, for ranking and seeding to actually to win these next few matches. And win out, hopefully. That's the best case scenario is I win out, and go 10-4. Now, let's look at Lamar Jackson. You were projected 23 points. You put up 16.64. I think that's like your worst game all season, to be honest, besides when you played the Chiefs. So I'm not mad. You still produced. And I still won, so I can't be that mad. Bijan Robinson, projected 17.8. You put up half of that. Almost put up 10 points. Step it up, man. I don't know what's going on with the Atlanta Falcons these last 2 weeks. I know you were on a bye at 1.2. But I don't know. It feels like the Atlanta Falcons offense has just been struggling, bro. And you're my running back one, bro. You're Bijan Robinson too. So I need you to perform, man. Hopefully you have a better week next week. Rico Dowdle, you're projected 17.1 points. You put up 13.8. I wish you had another 30-point game. I still won, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, you still put up 13, 14 points, so can't be mad at that. As my running back two, thank you. You outperformed my running back one this week. So yeah, that's all I can ask, man. Just keep performing. Keep putting up about like 14 points, 14 to 15 points at minimum. Ideal is 30 points a game like you had back to back 2 weeks in a row. So get back to that stage for me and we'll be good. Lab McConkey. I'm going to say this. Quentin Johnson, I started them together because I had people on buys and then I didn't really. Xavier Woods on buy. Jacoby Myers I didn't trust because I know he just got traded and everything. But yeah, I didn't know how he was gonna do on Jax, so that's why I didn't start him. Now I started these two because the thing is, if you look at it, bro, if we look at game logs, they never go off together. Like it's either or. There was one game where everyone was eating, and then literally, just I forgot what game it was, but Justin Herbert had a touchdown to everybody except Quentin Johnston. And then what I'm saying in this case too, Lab McConkey, he was projected 12, put up 18, and then you had Quentin Johnson was projected 9, put up 6. They can never just go off together. So I start both of them figuring that one of them is going to go off regardless. In this case, it was Lab McConkey, put up almost 20 points. And again, I won. Tyler Warren, you projected 10, you put up 13, almost 14. Literally, they should have just ran it up to 14, bro. Good job, man. Proud of you. Keep it up. You're performing. You and Jake Ferguson. Jake Ferguson's on a bye. But you and Jake Ferguson have been really excellent for me this season, so thank you guys for that. Dave Montgomery, projected 12, you put up 9. Now, I was going to talk about Dave Montgomery, because going forward, I might put him on the bench, and I might put Jake Ferguson here in this flex spot. I don't know what I'm going to do, because I don't trust Jacoby Myers yet, so I might run this next week, too, for week 11. We're going to reflect on that next, when I visit this next week. So yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna run these two at my receivers because I don't. And then even Xavier Worthy, he hasn't been doing much either though. Let's the game log. He he hasn't been doing much either. I know he had injuries and all. He was injured and all that. But yeah, he had 14 against Baltimore, but then 8, 9, 6, 7, 8. He can't get past 10 points. So I'd rather have Quentin Johnson than that. I'd rather bet on Quentin Johnson or I'd rather bet on one of these two going off than starting Xavier Worthy and missing out on the one that didn't, and miss out or risk starting the one that doesn't go off. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather bet on these two going off together than starting Worthy at this point in the season. And I want to win, so I think I'm gonna keep these two in. Tyler Warren, him and Jake Ferguson are gonna rock this. My tight end and my flex spot. So. Bills defense. That was another thing. I expected the Bills defense to go off, but they didn't. They lost to Miami. They got beat bad. And Josh Allen had a bad game, but he still performed in fantasy for me, so I'm not entirely mad. But that's just surprising here. Chris Boswell, low scoring game. Usually have double digits, kick points. But again, I don't expect kickers to put up 20, 30 points for me. So yeah, I'm probably gonna make some edits to this. You'll see next week the outcome. But we're currently ranked in 4th, trying to win out the rest of this season in this league. Now, let's head over to this one. All right, I won. Okay, so I'm 9-1 now. One win away from being 10-1. I'm clearly in the first place slot, which is fine, for playoffs because this league has playoffs in week 14 as well, I believe. So I'm comfortable. I'm just fine with that. Anyway, so let's look at it. Josh Allen, you're projected 25. You put up 24. Even though you had a bad game to me. Well, not really. You had 31 rush yards, 2 pass TDs, 306 pass yards. You guys lost to Miami. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think is to me it appears you had a bad game, but you didn't. Um, yeah, keep it up, man. Nothing to say at this point in the season. You're my QB1. I'm not changing you out. Rashid Shaheed, you were projected 7.56. You put up 3.30. I took a risk on you. I thought Sam Darnold was gonna do something with you. So let's pause, but he didn't. And now I only had you in though because I have people on buys like Xavier Worthy, George Pickens, Chase Brown. So you're gonna probably be faded back to the bench in time, buddy. And nothing more to say that at this point in the season. Parker Washington, now you're gonna get a starting spot. As long as Brian Thomas Jr. and Travis Hunter are injured, you can produce. You put up almost 18 points for me at my wide receiver one. That's what we need. You outscored or wide receiver two spot. Excuse me. You outscored your wide receiver one, and you outscored your opposition and the opposition's wide receiver one too. So if you stay relevant, I'll put you right here in the Harold Fannin Jr. spot. Just because I think you're the number one target, man, and you had a few TDs, right? Yeah, one receiving TD, yeah, yeah, and then one return. That was a big one too. You had a return TD, which is big too for me. So thank you for that. So you have a starting spot. I'll put you firmly in where Harold Fannin Jr. is. Um, David Montgomery. Once Chase Brown comes back, you're getting moved to the bench, bro. I think at this point in the season, I'm just gonna. I don't know. The offense isn't the same as it was last year in the Detroit Lions, so I'm gonna have to move you to the bench, bro. And start Chase Brown. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And just at this point in the season, nothing questionable. Theo Johnson, you went off, man. You projected 8 points. You put up 14.50. Um, again, I didn't know what to expect from you, but you keep going off. I think you did good last game too, right? Yeah, 11 points, 14. You keep progressing. 5, 11, 14. So I'm going to keep, yeah, you set a career high in yards. So I'm going to keep starting you, bro. You got to start for week 11. Stephon Diggs, deep wide receiver, man. Wide receiver one for the New England Patriots. You got to start, man. No hands down. Your starter produced. You were off to a rough start at first. 11, 7, 5, but then 16, 24. You boomed. Started you here. Now you're booming again. You're on the incline. 10, 12, 15. So I'm gonna keep you here, man. Got you starting. Puka Nakua to Pook Shakur, my Pookie. So let's pause. But so you produce high for me every week. I kind of have you here as a deep to like kind of surprise the opposition and be like, damn, why does he have so many points? And it's low key like Puka going off at the bottom here. Yeah, 17 points, man. You're my deep flex. I expect you to put up at least 20, bro. Knowing you and knowing the Rams with Matt Stafford. But yeah, beggars can't be choosers, man. You were projected 22. You put up 17. You have the starting spot. I'm not gonna move you. Harold Fannin Jr. You're a deep tight end, and I only needed you because I was unsure of Bill, which I'm not gonna start Bill anytime soon. Trey Tucker doesn't get to start. Kyler Murray's on IR, so you kind of had that as deep. But now you did well. I mean, you were projected 8.56. You put up 8.4, but I just need more points to secure a dub. Just to establish dominance in this league. So you're gonna lose the starting spot to Parker Washington if he remains relevant. If he doesn't, then you got the starting spot, sir. As far as I'm concerned. Yeah, because Pickens. Yeah, I don't know. I might put in Worthy. I don't know. I might put in Worthy. I don't know. All right, Daniel Jones. Now you usually go off, bro. 255 pass yards, one pass TD, 50 rush yards. Projected 20, put up 18. I know you had a fumbles, interceptions, right? Yeah, fumbles, lost, interceptions. -3, so you really should put up 21 points and beat your projection. Yeah, you're solid, man. You got the starting spot here in the second QB at this point in the league. Again, I need to get wins. I need to focus on staying relevant. Playoffs are in 4 weeks, I believe, beginning of December. So, yeah, man, keep it up. Chase McLaughlin, don't really depend on kickers. Projected 8, put up 5. Don't really matter. New York, I want to talk about your defense against Cleveland. You were projected 15. You doubled that. You put up 32.5 points. And, I mean, I didn't need it. Didn't need the 30 points because I secured the dub without it. But it helped. It helped for, padding the lead there. So thank you for that, New York defense. I might consider, depending who your matchup is. Oh, this is the Jets defense, not the Giants. Okay, it's the Jets. I might consider keeping you because I was scared to return TD, 6 sacks, 10 tackles for loss. Damn, to return, that's crazy. I was hesitant to start you guys because you guys just traded away Sauce Gardner. You guys traded away one of the Gardners to another team. I forgot who. The Colts or the Bears. I can't remember because I get the Gardners mixed up. But I know you guys just gave away one of your defensive people. So I was hesitant to start, and you guys did good. So, yeah, man. For week 11, probably gonna be I'm probably gonna add Pickens. Chase Brown back in. I don't know how to see about Xavier Worthy, and then I'm probably gonna move back up to Kansas City defense too, just because they run a bye this week. But actually I don't know. We got to. I guess you hear the Jets are playing this week. But yeah, so not too many crazy changes. I might just throw Xavier Worthy in just for shits and giggles, but probably not. We'll see. So yeah, man, 9-1, first in the league. Trying to go 10-1 next week and establish my dominance for week 11. All right, let's get to the last league. So this is the one I lost in. This is the one I'm having troubles in. You know, I dropped down to sixth. I was in fifth, I believe. Lost a lot. No, okay, yeah. So I dropped down to sixth. I swear I was in fifth before he beat me. So let's look at it. Sam Darnold had a rough game. You were projected 20, put up 7. So before that I was kind of like in a tough spot because I needed everyone's on buys or injured. Joe Burrow IR, Brock Purdy's questionable now. Um, but yeah, bye. Rasheed Rice, Xavier Worthy. These aren't reliable. Cooper Kupp, I should have started him. I wanted Zacharias. You know, Zacchaeus. I know his real name, obviously. But because he was on a decline. He was on an incline. Look at it. And it even said it was like, oh, he was on a decline. You know, 2, 10, 17, and then boom, 1. So he flopped. So he loses the starting spot. I'm going to, watch my players come in. He was only a temporary. If he boomed, if he busted, which he busted. So let's pause. But yeah, he was only a temporary anyway, so he's losing the starting spot. He's getting out of there. Jahmyr Gibbs, you put up almost 40 points, projected 18. You literally doubled that. Proud of you, man. You did lose your matchup to Devon Achane, but it was a close one, man. Keep it up, Jahmyr Gibbs. These are the kind of games I need from you. 142 rush yards, 2 rushing TDs, 1 receiving TDs. Keep it up, man. Thank you. Breece Hall, you're finally doing things in the Jets, man. I know they traded away some of their pieces too, so you should be getting a lot of action there. You're projected 15. You put up 19. Good job. 83 rush yards, 1 receiving TD. Um, yeah, 42 receiving yards. Good job, Breece Hall. Yeah, keep it up, man. I'm expecting, honestly, Breece Hall from you, and like knowing the Jet situation, I expect you to put up at least 18 to 20 points, bro, on average. Jahmyr Gibbs, like that's what I'm saying. Like you and Jahmyr Gibbs should be damn near dynamic duos. Like I get, he should put up 30, he should put up 40. You know what I'm saying? You could put up 20. That seems fair. Dallas Goddard, you're my tight end. I don't really expect too much from my tight ends, like I said, but you're a really good one. You put up points 11, 10, 19, 10, 26, 4, 17, 8. You know, you boomed, or you busted this week, but you boomed, but you still did good. You know what I'm saying? You almost met your projection. So I'm not taking that away from you. Good job, man. Yeah, keep it up. It was just like an off game for you guys, you know, low scoring game. Usually you boom a lot. You got the starting spot, don't worry about it. Now this league I think is like week 15 is the playoffs or week 16. I forgot what. So these playoffs are kind of late. So I got some more time, but still I want to kind of secure my spot. And I think it's top 8 because everyone plays. So first and second seed plays. So I think it's top 8 in this league, which I'm still making the playoffs, but I want to make my way higher now. Kate Otten. I haven't been fucking with you this season, man, but you're putting it up. You know, 12, 10, 13, 8, 17. Yeah, I started you because I needed you, and you're probably gonna stay there. Because I don't know. Again, I don't know if I want Worthy. I don't know if I want to start Worthy now. Because I'm probably gonna move up Cooper Kupp and Rasheed Rice. I don't know if I'm gonna move up Worthy. So K Dot, you might stay there because I know you can be a high producing tight end, especially when the Buccaneers are injured, bro. You get a lot of the reps, you get a lot of the benefit from that. So you're probably gonna stay there. Dylan Gabriel, yeah, you're my quarterback too. I don't have another option until Brock Purdy comes back, so you're staying there. You put up 24 points. You were projected 16, which 2 pass CDs, 167 pass yards, 54 rush yards. Yeah, not a bad game at all, Dylan. Keep it up, man. This is what I was expecting you to do week 1. But yeah, keep it up for me. 24, you outscored your opposition. Yeah, keep it up. I didn't again, you're my bench, like you're just someone I picked up, so I don't expect you whatever you do, like I want to win, but like I don't expect you to go off consistent every week because you again, Brock Purdy or Joe Burrow is supposed to be here. So I don't expect you. I don't again like it's good. I'm happy for you. You know, keep going. Keep putting up more points for me. Jason Myers. Glad I started you in one of these leagues because I have you in another league and you killed me not starting you. You put up 8 points. You were projected 8 points. You put up 15. Almost beat your projection, man. Keep it up. Good kicker. Usually you have low scoring games if I'm not mistaken. 8, 9. Oh, you have high 17, 14. 9, 9, 9. Damn, Juice World 9, 9, 9. Yo, 15. You do have high scoring games, so you're probably worth the start. You got to start, man. I don't think I had you in for anybody. Yeah, you're my starting kicker, so you got starting spot. Buffalo defense again, weak game, 2 interceptions, 6 tackles for losses. Put up 8 points in this league. Projected 10, so I'm not really that off. But yeah, overall, I was short on wide receivers here. I needed them because my buys. AJ Brown, this is just bad, bro. Like, you got to do more than 3 points a game. I'm sorry, bro. You projected 13. You just got to do more. At this point in the season, like, you and Jalen Hurts, whatever it is, you guys need to figure it the fuck out, bro. Like, I didn't see this. AJ Brown, I skipped over you, AJ Brown. Um, Damn, I skipped over AJ Brown and Jacoby Myers because I got to start talking about Zacchaeus. Yeah, you guys are losing the starting spot. You guys lose. Well, not AJ Brown, but Jacoby, you're losing the starting spot. AJ Brown, you got to step it up, man. This is unacceptable. I mean, I don't know what to say at this point because it's been like this, and this is why I'm like 5-5 because I have a wide receiver one who doesn't produce for shit. Um, but yeah, man. So I think that's gonna do it for fantasy this week. 2 dubs, 1 loss. I'm still in the playoff run in all my leagues, so that's not bad. So yeah, let me know who should I start? Should I trade for someone? Should I drop people? But yeah, let me know in the comments, man. But that's gonna do it for now. Peace.